Yes, welcome to another video. I'm Lewis, above me Jordan. We've got the preview coming for you. Crystal Palace at home, big Premier League game. It's after the big clash at Anfield, so it's going to be a mad afternoon, guys. A big afternoon for City, a big afternoon for the Premier League title race, to be honest, you know what I mean? Someone's dropping points somewhere. So yeah, massive, I don't know if I've said it, but it's a massive game. Right, before we get into it, guys, we'll set a like target. Let's go for 800. You guys are smashing it. Hit that thumbs up button. Guys, remember I always say this, but if you're one of the early viewers, you got to set the pace in it, so click the like button. And get us on a good start in it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Hit that notification bell for daily Manchester City videos. And if you want your name on the bottom of the screen, and also, not only that, you can also help out with player ratings for our review videos, becoming an extra club member, link in the description. Any of the tiers gets you access to the Discord, and you get extra perks as well. So yeah, take a look at that. Right, let's get into it then. Palace at home. I want to start off by saying, firstly, I want to apologise for the last preview where me and Jordan, for some reason, just didn't include Phil Foden.
It was absolute criminal.
It was criminal. I mean, to be fair, we did also say...
We apologise in the review.
Yeah, but even during the preview, we kind of said... This is... Because the thing is, right, if you're coming here for news, you're at the wrong channel, and we always tell you this. We want to be open and honest. We can't give you the news in it. And we said, in that preview, we openly said we don't know why we're not picking Phil Foden in it. I'm pretty sure we picked the team and then went, we don't know why we've done that.
We had no legit reason to not pick him.
Yeah, we didn't.
We just didn't.
Yeah, we just didn't pick him. But basically, cut the long story short, Phil Foden, he has to start in this game. He's absolutely class. He's one of the best players in our team, which is mad. He's one of the best England players around at the moment. And something that he gives you, which I keep saying this, and I feel like I'm being proven right, is he gets you goals.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, everyone, that's great, we want goals. But the problem is, at the moment, we're not really firing in the attack front. You know what I mean? We're not scoring goals. So what we need is players who can score goals. Because Sterling, when he plays on the right, doesn't really get you on goals. Sterling on the left gets you goals, but he's out of form. Mahrez is kind of just not really on form at the moment. Bernardo is getting better. But even when he's on the right-hand side, right wing, where he had that phenomenal year, go and check his stats, he didn't get a lot of goals. So we're not scoring a lot of goals. So we need Phil Foden, basically.
Yeah, we do. Because like, the issue with Aguero being out so much, he kind of carried us through all these players that wouldn't score because of the amount of goals he would score. So it's a difficult position to be in right now because we've not even been playing with a striker. So you're relying on your other players to get the goals. And luckily we've been getting wins. I mean, our defence seems tight. But Foden just is really important because he can just get you a goal out of nowhere. Look at the goal against Brighton. It was a pass from Kevin. He just from nowhere slammed it into the bottom corner.
You know what, bro? We've just said goals or goal so many times.
I know.
Someone needs to find out how many times we just said the word goal.
When you run in videos, anyway, it says the speed times 2 every time we say goal.
But Phil Foden, honestly, it's just... Honestly, I just feel so privileged, right, that this guy has come from our academy. He's a City fan, and he's absolutely class. Like, he's not a good player. He's a class player.
Yeah.
Stop talking about him being a young prospect. Stop talking about him being one of the young, the best young players coming up. He's better than that. He's now up there with the best.
He's not up and coming.
He's not up and coming. He is here now, and we've said before he should be playing every game. And yeah, he's now getting us important goals, and his work rate as well. He works hard. I'm just absolutely buzzing, and honestly, get him on a big contract rapid, because if anything ever happens to that boy, I'd be so upset.
Yeah.
Right, let's move on to an interesting topic, which I'm actually interested in hearing your thoughts on this one, guys, and it's the striker position. Now, in the preview last game, we was a little bit torn on whether to stick with the false 9, i.e. just basically no striker, because it had been working and we'd be winning, or in a game like that, where, we might have a bit more chances and stuff, and sometimes they might drop a little bit deeper and defend, should we actually put a striker in? Now, I thought, tactically, we should have played with a striker. However, my gut instinct and my brain was like, we're playing well without a striker. Stick with what stick with what's going well, and we won the game. However, I did feel during that game against Brighton that we missed a striker, and I feel that it's now time to go back to a striker situation, which some part of my brain's like, why are you doing that? You want a good run. Don't change what's not broken. However, I just feel that in this game, we could do with a vocal point. And the guy I'd pick personally is Gabby Jesus, bro.
I see. I agree with what you're saying. I see points for both sides though. Like I see, yes, Brighton. It was only 1-0. We scraped the win, kind of thing. That situation. However, look at the chances we missed. We missed so many chances at the game. It could have been,
totally
it could have been 4 or 5-0, and then
Yeah.
if it was 4 or 5-0, we wouldn't be saying this right now. We'd be 100% saying stick with the false nine if we would have just finished them
fair.
chances.
Yeah,
However, I do see the side of have a striker up there, because there was plenty of times in that game where you're looking for that striker in the box, you're looking for that pass forward, and there's no one there.
Yeah.
And it's frustrating, for players like Kevin De Bruyne. And you can see it was another one of them games actually against Brighton where I felt for Kev again, because I was like, he looked frustrated. He looked like there ain't nothing I can do here, despite him getting an assist. And I just think we need goals, innit? We need goals.
Yeah.
Is that going to get us goals? We now have a striker who's
So
fit.
what would you do? What would you do in this situation, bro? Would you stick with not playing a striker? It's working. We're on a winning run. We're not conceding goals. Everything's looking great. Or would you revert to a striker? What would you do in this situation?
My issue is, right, I want Foden in the team. And I want, so Foden will play left wing because he doesn't play in the cam role. I want Gabby Jesus in the team as well, and I want Bernardo in the team. So, and it's going to be with their counter attacking. I think it'll be Fernandinho, and I think we'll have Gundogan as well, and Kev. So this is my thing. I kind of thinking. I think I want to see a Bernardo, Foden, Jesus. So I do want the striker.
Jesus
can drop back though and play the false nine. We have seen that before, but I want Jesus as a striker.
As a vocal point.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we should revert back to a striker here. Could be a bad move. Obviously, you know what I mean, Pep will do what Pep does, innit? But I just feel that, you know what I mean, sometimes you got to change it up a little bit, and we've been playing without a striker and been playing well. We've been playing well and winning games. However, I just think sometimes you just do the same thing over and over again. Sometimes you can get, you can get worked out a little bit.
One thing on that is the Cancelo's positioning, where he's coming into that set defensive mid role in that second half against Brighton. They started to expose that, and that's why we're seeing Cancelo out of position all the time, because he was coming forward despite not needing to, and they were exposing them like them sides. So you know what I mean, maybe we need to switch back so people don't like. I mean, same old. Do you know what I mean? So let's just change.
Yeah.
Then come back to this when we lose.
Yeah, no, come back to this. Nah, this video will be insta deleted. But yeah, let us know what would you do in that situation, guys? Do you think we should stick without playing a striker, just playing a load of midfielders and wingers, or do you think we should put Gabby in there? I don't know, it has to be Gabby. You could play Ferran Torres. He's done it as well. Is he back, Ferran Torres?
Yeah,
I think he is. Yeah. So yeah, let us know in the comment section below. I'm actually interested to see the split. Would you stick with not playing a striker, or would you throw in a striker? And if so, who would you do it? Right. Third point before we move on to the starting lineup, right? And this is an important one. Get the 3 points, Blues. Get the 3 points. Yes, we all want to see a brilliant performance. You know what I mean? Before the Brighton game, I had people saying, we need a big performance here. We need 5-0. We need to go out there and put a statement out. I understand the theory, right? But you've got to understand we're still in a race, right? And we can't afford to be dropping points. I will quite happily take 1-0 wins and win the Premier League. Yes, obviously, we want goals, we want exciting football, we want fluid football, but that doesn't always happen. And how does it come? It comes through confidence, and it comes through a winning mentality and a winning run. And we just need to keep this run going. What, with 13, 14 unbeaten at the moment, we're on a 7-match winning streak or something like that. We're not conceding goals. I'm going all out for the win here. I don't care if we get an own goal in the last minute and it's a 1-0 victory and we play absolutely shocking. We need the 3 points. At some point, the performances will come. The goals will come at some point. The goals have to come because we've got world-class football players. We've got world-class attacking football players. The goals will come. The fluid football will come. Be patient with it. And something that we can't be patient with is the result. We need a win big time.
Yeah, the 3 points are the now in it. Right now is the 3 points. However, this stuff can wait. The nice fancy football, so I can kind of finesse when we're at the top of the Premier League.
Yeah,
I'm not asked about it right now. Just get the 3 points. Let's get to the top of the Premier League. Keep turning over 1-0s and that. And when we're at the top, then you can start thinking about, we need a 5-0 to.
Exactly.
We shouldn't be sat here thinking we need a statement. The statement is the 3 points. Just keep winning. That is the statement.
Don't
it doesn't
get any
matter
extra
if it's 1-0. The 3 points are the statement. You can win 5-0 there, 5-0 there, but keep losing games and drawing games, and you won't win the Premier League.
Bit of grey man,
your
innit?
Your statement.
Bit of grey man. We've gone from pretty poor start, right, where we was maybe in the second half of the table or 10th or something, and we've somehow ended up in third position or whatever we are now.
Somehow.
And nobody's even talking about us. You know what I mean? I was telling John the other day. I might have been on a video, I can't remember, but I was watching something online, and they were talking about Premier League, like who's going to win the Prem. And City weren't even mentioned, and it wasn't like a baity, like not talking about City. They just didn't even realise that City were in the conversation, because we've just gone from being like a crap team at the beginning of the year where we weren't picking up points, we looked pretty poor, to third. You know what I mean? And we've done it in this weird way where we're not outscoring teams massively by goals. We're winning 1-0, 2-0. You know what I mean? We're just solid. Not, you know, it's just we're just getting the results, Blues, and we've ended up in third. Let's keep that going. You know what I mean? And that's absolutely critical. Just keep the winning streak going.
I think people wrote us off too early. All these other teams, fans of other teams, and that. So they don't see us coming out, because we're just getting. They feel like we're struggling. They're not like seeing it as what it is. You know what I mean? The Premier League table, we've said this before, it's kind of lying to people. And then, like, you look at that, we've got games in hand and that. Like, it's even Villa. I think the Premier League table is lying about Villa. Man, they got like 2 or 3 games in hand, which can set them. Villa can go third. How? You know what I mean? Yeah. The Premier League table is weird, but we need to just capitalise on what we can do and focus on
one
ourselves.
Of the teams, guys, Liverpool or United, are dropping points on Sunday. One of them are dropping points, or maybe even both of them. Take advantage. You know what I mean? If they draw, we get the 3 point. Great afternoon. I don't care if it's 1-0 or 5-0. Doesn't change what happens. You know what I mean? Doesn't change the point situation. You get the victory. Right. Last thing I want to touch on before we do the play ratings, the team lineup. Sorry. Penalties. Right. I'm going to say one thing and one thing only. If any Manchester City football player is watching this video now, right? It could be Kev, could be Gundogan, whoever.
We
right?
see you swiping up.
If you're taking a penalty, I beg you. Just side foot it into the corner.
Place it, mate.
You don't put too much power on it. If the keeper saves it, I'm not asked. That's an improvement because you hit the target. Make the keeper make a save. Once we're starting hitting the target, then we can introduce things like power into the shot and proper in the corner. You know what I mean? In the corner placement. At the moment, we're just going to go to basics. We're not hitting the target, right? You're 12 yards out. There's a big box. Hit the ball in the goal. Just go left or go right. You don't have to go right in the corner. Just hit the ball in the net, and if the keeper goes the other way, you've scored a goal. If he goes that way, then he saved it. But we're making progress. You know what I mean? We're hitting that target, and I say once we're hitting the target a few times, we can then start, you know, introducing things like power. Give the keeper the eyes. Maybe the odd stutter can be introduced. Maybe the hop. You know what I mean?
Oh,
maybe we'll go hop in, Jorginho, hop in.
You're getting a bit too much here, bro.
Yeah, but just, that's I beg. On a serious note, I beg players, right? Hit the target, yeah.
Don't run before you can walk, innit?
Normally, I go, oh, it's a shit pen, you know what I mean? You know, I remember the Dzeko one and the you know, Dzeko one at Arsenal many years ago. I think it was in the cup or something where it was a terrible penalty. But guess what? He hit the target, right? I'm all game for them crappy penalties now. Please, I beg you, hit the target. Right, let's go. Team lineup. Right, let's go. To be fair, we pretty much named the team in the preview, but we go Ederson, Cancelo, Stones, Diaz, and Zinchenko. And Jordan pretty much told everyone before, but Fernandinho, Gundogan, Kev, Bernardo, Jesus, and Foden is our team. I think Fernandinho should come back into this. Royal have their team up for this, and they look dangerous. When I watched them the other day, I didn't catch the whole game, but I caught parts of the game. Was it Arsenal? I think they were playing. Yeah. Their front three, or whoever is up top, they did look dangerous, to be fair, and I thought they were unlucky.
Zaha seems to be a big danger man for them. It always is. I always feel like I'm always worried about playing against Zaha because I always feel like he will bag against us. I don't know how many times he's actually scored against it. However, I just feel like it will happen. Yeah. And then they've got that new guy, is it Eze or Ease? You know,
he looks very good.
He looks good. So we shouldn't. It'd be criminal to underestimate how good Crystal Palace can be. So
we've seen it before. You know what I mean? We've seen it before with Palace, and Roy has them set up really good. They've got good players, so the boys have to be at the races. But at the end of the day, we'll take any 3 points no matter how they come.
Exactly.
Let us know what you think, guys, in the comment section below. Hit a like button if you do enjoy it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Become an extra good member if you want your name on the videos. I will see you in the next one. Join us for the live watch along, by the way. There you go. Bye.